Hello, Mr. Webster. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Thank you for taking the time out to answer our 20 questions.
Okay. I love scones and milk. I would literally sit in the commons and in the kitchen and just sit down there and eat scones. I really love them. I would say I am morning. Like my day usually like starts at 5 o'clock. Like AM, I'm already awake at that time. And then yeah, by 6 o'clock I'm really ready for class, and I usually come to class like 30 minutes before we start. My mother's sister, that's an aunt, right? Was a nurse, so when she was studying, she had some material. She some material books and stuff, and I would just go to those books and stuff and just read. And I became so interested in like what happens in the human body. So that's where my interest in biology came from. I did biochemistry and microbiology in college. I was working like in the research department of a brewing company in Zim, which is equivalent to South African breweries. Science of the living biology. I've always been interested in what happens in living things, from microorganisms to complex organisms. Yeah, I've been here for plus 10 years. So initially I was a lab technician, so I was like working in the lab preparing practicals for all the science subjects, physics, biology and chemistry. Yeah, and then I transitioned to teaching about 3 years ago. To tell the truth, I really enjoy the lab. I enjoy research, so I enjoy working with practicals. I enjoy teaching the kids practical skills. But I thought with the knowledge of the practicals I had acquired during the work here, I thought it would be easy for me to link the theory part of the syllabus to the practicals. So I think it was really easy for me to transition. The most challenging would be like maybe I would say theory, you need more communication, more contact with students, and I would say practical, it's easier to teach because you are actually seeing what the students are doing, so you can correct them while they are doing it. Theory, I think, is kind of difficult because you need to get inside the student's head and you need to try to figure out ways of improving their understanding of concepts. What I really want in my class is for the students to participate. Right, so I introduce a lot of things in class. I introduce class discussions, quizzes, 30 seconds. We have not invented, but we have adapted the 30-second game to do it in biology. We are looking also, though I'm not really that good at technology, but we're looking at Kahoot to increase the interest of the students in the subject. Yeah. The law which I want all the students is the cell theory, right? That every living organism is made of cells, right? And I think that's where the biology comes from. It comes from the cell, or the biology comes from the cell. So if you know the cell, you know all the biology. We've got so many students who have done good experiments. There are students who have done experiments to show the effectiveness of traditional herbs in killing bacteria. So they have done it in this lab, and they have produced good results, showing how traditional herbs can be used for purposes like cleaning or even in medicine. I am doing water treatment, so that's really my interest at the present moment. So what we are looking at, I've got 4 students. We are going to be looking at the effectiveness of the living machine in cleaning dining water. So what we are going to do is we are going to test the living machine. We're going to test what nutrients the dining or waste has before it's cleaned and after it's cleaned. So I've got 4 students who I'm going to be working with. I think it's just the students, the way we interact, the jokes we do, the way I see them growing as they learn. It just motivates me to do it again and again and again. Not much has changed, and especially in my department. We still have the core, Mr. Tago, Mr. Pedzi, and yeah, we've got a few guys coming in over the years. But in terms of teaching, not much has changed. Actually, ALA has helped me. So when I came here, I had an honors in biochemistry. I then went on to study molecular and cell biology masters. And I have just completed my PhD in chemical engineering. I think this is one thing which also I kind of like on my side, because all my research was done in this lab. Yes, so it has really helped me. A lot of colleagues have helped. Mr. Pedzi, for example, I think in terms of chemical analysis, he has helped a lot. There was also Mr. Albert Water, who has really been helping in terms of formulating structure of my thesis and stuff like that. Profound, I would say nothing is impossible. All right, I would say that I've got a student who came here, and he's in the biology class. He's in the current year 2 class, and he came here with language, like, okay, I would say he has very little vocabulary in English, and for biology, that's a very, very, very big task, because biology is English. You need to read and understand. And this guy worked, and I saw his improvement like in 3-4 months, and right now he's one of the top 3, I would say, guys in the class. So when he came, we were looking at he was getting like 10%, 15%, and he gradually increased until now he's getting like 80-90% in unit tests and stuff like that. So that was one of, I would say, it shows that working hard, you can definitely achieve. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Webster, for your time. And happy biology teaching.
Thank you.
We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.